have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Here comes trouble, putting on a show. Like a domino, I fall. Another bottle, don't know what to say. Send me on my way to you. I know you're all that I want, but I don't even know your name. So don't go and leave me lonely, I'll show you another way. And you say it's a one-night thing, but I want something more than that. So don't go and leave me lonely, I'll show you another way. So don't go and leave me lonely, I'll show you another way. Eyes wide open, holding out for you. Tell me that it's true. Oh, did you notice? I saw you over there, looking like a heartbreaker. I know you're all that I want, but I don't even know your name. So don't go and leave me lonely, I'll show you another way. And you say it's a one-night thing, but I want something more than that. So don't go and leave me lonely, I'll show you another way. So don't go and leave me lonely, I'll show you another way.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, a life destroyed. your superhero.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it away. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it away.
suddenly 없잖아 You suddenly 없잖아 그래도 I know 서쪽의 앞으로 촉감한 바람과 함께 날아
Hey na na na
미치지 않으려면 미쳐야 해
Hey na na na
나를 다 던져 이 뒤쪽 세상에
Can't hold me down cause you know I'm a fighter
제발로 들어온 아름다운 감동
Find me and I'm gonna live with you
가져와 bring the pain oh yeah All the time I bring the pain oh yeah Bring me promise I keep falling every day oh na na na
가져와 bring the pain
Bring the pain, 모두 내 피와 살이 되겠지. Bring the pain, 너 fear 받는 법을 알겠지. 작은 것들 breathe, 그거 어둠 속 내 산소와 빛. 내가 날게 하는 것들의 힘. 넘어져도 다시 일어나 scream. 넘어져도 다시 일어나 scream. 언제나 우린 그랬으니 설령 내 눈앞이 땅이 닿을지 온종 파묻히지 않는 행성 그저 그런 예쁜 인중.
We no matter what We no matter who We no matter what 네가 많았던 누가 많았던 I don't give a I don't give a I don't give a yeah
Hey na na na
미치지 않으려면 미쳐야 해
na na na
나를 다 던져 이 뒤쪽 세상에
Can't hold me down cause you know I'm a fighter 제발로 들어온 아름다운 감동 Find me and I'm gonna live with you
가져와 bring the pain oh yeah All the time I bring the pain oh yeah
Bring me falling sky keep falling every day oh na 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 가져와 bring the pain yeah
나의 고통이 있는 곳에 내 가슴 쉬게 하소서 My everything, my blood and tears Got no feels, I'm singing oh I'm taking over You're shining
Can't hold me down cause you know I'm a fighter
약간의 심해서 기꺼이 잠겨
Find me and I'm gonna breathe with you 가져와 bring the pain oh yeah All the time I bring the pain oh yeah Bring me falling sky keep falling every day oh na 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 Find me and I'm gonna bring the time 가져와 bring the pain oh yeah All the time I bring the pain oh yeah All the time we're just going on and on and on and on 가져와 bring the pain oh yeah
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. this reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just picking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feeling like a dynamite, ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it in a sense, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
I've been treading water for some time, picking up the parts of my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart? Don't tell me why we can't collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn,
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Here comes trouble, putting on a show. Like a domino, I fall. Another bottle, don't know what to say. Send me on my way to you. I know you're all that I want, but I don't even know your name. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. And you say it's a one-night thing, but I want something more than that. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules, my life destroyed. A life destroyed. Until I woke awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero?
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it out. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it out.
Hello, welcome everybody back to this month's fourth invitational for the Wolvesden monthly invitational. Today for this match, we have the lower finals between Team Squiddy and N5. My name is Toga. We your caster today. Joining me is Drago. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm really excited for these matches. Valorant may not be the esports I know best, but it's one of my favorite to watch. So, as I'm here, and I've got to say this, thank you for Wolvesden team for having me. I'm really excited. I cannot wait to see this, but we do have to go to a message of our sponsor today. And if anyone's never heard of Exit Lag, trust me, it's a good tool to use. So let's get the sponsorship up and we'll quickly go over everything you guys can earn. Exit Lag, as well as Discord now getting a free Nitro Basic with it, you get 50% off. Understandably, Exit Lag is one of the best gaming VPNs. Just trust me on this as somebody who uses Exit Lag for Siege, for Overwatch, and now for Valorant. Exit Lag is really strong, and it's one of the few pre-approved VPNs in the gaming landscape. But let's go to the map bans as we can. Lotus, Fracture, Breeze, banned, Pearl, gone. That's tough. I'm gonna have to ask you this Toka. Are you excited to be on Haven?
Honestly, I'm pretty happy with Haven. I don't really like this pool has a few maps that are very open and a few maps that are very close. Haven's one of those maps where you get to see the tactical expression a little bit more from these teams, see how their mid rounding is, see how the stylistic different plays out, right? As opposed to something like Split, which came down to, Split between Split and Haven. If we saw Split, would have been a pretty depressing game of Valorant because that's just how the map plays. But just a note that Lotus is actually mine, but otherwise it's fine. So we'll be playing Haven here, and I think N5 it is that we'll be starting.
Lotus is Lotus
on defense.
Don't worry, Bind isn't Lotus. Lotus is Lotus. Lotus was in the map pool. They played it just last map actually. So one of these teams coming off of a fresh win, that would be the side of Ruin. Well, Ruin or Skivity. Understandably, they're coming into this strong after a good win. The only problem is they've got a bit of history with their opponents right now. N5 are the same team that knocked them out previously. So we're going to have to see them do some actual work this time. As we can see, they are trying the best on Hero and Agent Select. What agent would you like to see?
I mean, Haven, if you go back to like a year and a half ago, it kind of divulged into going from the Jet Killjoy meta, going into the Tahoe Breach, Sky even, maybe we can go triple Initiator, but now with the new meta with the reduction, after Master London, we saw basically the same thing we saw at the first first Masters of the year, where essentially it's a very open map in comps where in terms of what comp you can play. I mean, Sova is still the mainstay, but you can run double controller with Viper, Omen. Astra's also viable if you want to run her solo. Brim is also there. Tahoe is on the board if you want to pair him up with the Breach or the Sky. You can run double duelists as well. But I think the main separator in a lot of these situations will be the operator usage. So which team can get the operator up going, especially on the defensive side of things? Can your star player take over the game with the operator? Because the operator is a weapon in Valorant where it's a lot different to other games, right? In Apex or in CS, the op can take over a game, but in Valorant, you kind of have to set it up really hard, especially with your macro, your map control, your information, your rotation. It has to be spot on for this op to get big time value. The agent selection also matters. Some agents are just a little bit more friendly towards the operator usage, but you do see all 10 agents are locked in here. So N5, they'll run a double duelist comp with Phoenix and the Jet. That's fine. I think you don't really sacrifice too much dropping an initiator for the Phoenix there. And for Rune or Skibidi, you go double controller, hey, Waylay, Viper, Omen. Interesting because kind of works in their favor in some ways, and some ways don't. But I do like them going for this pick starting on attack.
I am happy to hear you say that. I'm actually kind of surprised about the fact that now Runer's getting to show their aggressive stance. Oh, just as a quick FYI for anybody who's not been watching in the past couple of weeks as this tournament's been going on, I'd say Runer's kind of one of the more aggressive teams starting off when it comes to giving them an attack. They will keep that aggression going the entire match. It's not going to tone down. It's not going to slow down. My biggest question is, can N5 meet that speed? It'll be something that I've been hoping to see a bit more of, but it always takes a little bit of time to get them working and moving forward. Understandably, as these players are all getting locked in, you'll come back to our lovely faces, and I just want to hear you say it once for me, Toka. Toka, when it comes to map Haven, do you prefer starting on attack or defense yourself primarily?
Well, I'm washed now, but back when I was, IGLing at the tier 2 level, I always preferred defense because on most maps, except for one map, that being Fracture, but Fracture has been just been introduced. But on Haven, I like defense a little bit more because if you have a good duelist star on the jet, or maybe something they raise, you can absolutely take over a game. And I loved playing aggressive on the defensive side of things, pushing out C hard early in the round, and slowly walking it back, A control, rotating it up heavily, showing your cards early and then flipping with a bluff. Like there's a lot of things you can do on this map on both sides, the offense or the defense. So it really comes down to how good your game plan is, how much you practice you've had, how many sessions you've had strategizing. So the interaction between the two comps will be fun as well. Waylay lends itself playing very aggressively, so it fits the style of Rune and Skibidi. Look at this push though, immediately up towards the A-long position. First contact being made there. Yuumi can't get the single kill, but the triple peak will secure the first kill of the round. That's a Viper of the round, so that locks them down pretty hard. Here, Omen only 2 smokes on the pistol round. You kind of have to commit here.
Committing is gonna be difficult. Understanding how strong these teams are and the fact they've met previously is a big enough fear for them. So they should hopefully have learned their lesson. But we're going to see as Yuumi walks into the crosshairs of Ruin. Will the shot land? Oh.
Okay, I hear lots of target pick from Sheriff in hand. Great weapon for the situation, but just cannot locate anybody. Panicking, but his teammates is there to back him up. And Ruiner Skibidi is just cleaning everybody up. Ruin picks up 4 in the pistol round, so that's big money coming the way of the duelist player. N5, a little bit disheveled. I mean, a good call at the start, and then they just could not pull it together. They're a little bit slow in the reaction, just no trades at all.
Well, it's just a good first round to start with. Ruin, as I said before, have come into this warmed up already. They've got that full ability to just try to push through this. And don't forget, it's a best of 1, so honestly, in my opinion, I'd say that endurance is the last thing you have to worry about. You just want to be pushing in for it, trying to go the full distance of it. The fact that they're already prepped for the play in A-long without being completely sure. But we might actually get to see a good chance of a rotate and go for a mid push if they can get away with it.
I mean, they have the weapons advantage here. Lots of time. There's no reason to rush this. You shouldn't be rushing this, especially when you have a player like Down on the other team that could absolutely take over even on the pistols. It does look like I prefer the A option here. Wheel ATP already set up. What? Will me just time running out? Don't give over the kill here to this outlaw. That's really the main thing. Just stick together, play close on the site. It's just going to be a contact creep up. I do like this call. Bigger weapons, you're not afraid of the fight. QQ will get the first kill. Cito will go down. That's the entire site for them. I mean, in the smoke, making it awkward is Roxen. Just can't do anything. Everybody trying to go in for these kills, and I will get the first one back. At least that's some economical damage going in one way in terms of game situation. Oh, it's one direction. Only none left. Classic in hand. His death, sorry, Sue before he steps a foot outside of that staircase.
You gotta love the Guardian, but you also have to give full respect to these players' actual use of utility. One other thing I'm going to give them a little bit of credit about is the fact that we are seeing Rune bringing out that sniper. Well, marksman. You understand what I mean? It's lovely to see the marshal. It's lovely to see operators, but it's more looking at them trying to be like, hey, you know what we should be bringing here? We should be trying to challenge and punish them with it. And that's actually what I'm loving to see right now. They're showing us a bit of a difference to this, and that's what's so necessary.
Oh, missed shot. Yumi immediately punishes. Zero margin of error at this level. Achman, though, good one there, get it back, and now immediately the rotation is called. They're trying to go to C here. Only the lone defender in Cypher. I mean, N5 a little bit too worried of the A option there, even after the kill, rotating immediately. So a good call to catch them off guard, and has the target. It's in hand! Almost a triple, but it doesn't matter. Damaged out already. Last two members so low. They get the spike down, so at least that's the money secured, but shot darts, I mean, they could seek some kills, but you look at the HP advantage, you look at numbers advantage, it might be stabilized, it might be equalized here. If Triple Q can do something about it. All right, 3 kills. Ow! I mean, they're making it difficult for them, already turning back to a 1v1, and they just cannot hit their shots. N5, they start off slow, and they're just disheveled right now as Ruiners. They go up 3-0.
Ooh, I'm gonna say a 3-0 start is not looking good for N5, especially when they got to choose to decide. They didn't get to pick the map, but they got the best chance of giving what they needed, and that's a huge situation they're gonna have to work on. Hopefully, though, they can come back from this with something strong, because Cypher and Omen, to be fair, already have their ults prepped and ready. It's just about getting the most out of it.
Pistols, not great. I mean, you're ecoing 2 rounds out of the first 4. Gotta try and play. I would just like to see them go back to that. You know, a little bit of aggro, try and seek that early advantage. I mean, your players are not bad. These are just, you know, talented aimers. You have that Phoenix as well. There's no reason really to play so passive. We'll see.
The waiting game, the longest part of any Valorant match. That 30-second choice beside deciding, hey, push on to A, rush it, or try to get taken out, which it looks like they may have decided. A being forgotten about entirely as a rush rotate to C does seem to be coming out from the side of N5, which can be strong, but as you can see, Jet's got the read, so here comes the full push, full send, Silver bolt goes out. Who's going to land the shot? Who's going to start us off for the first death?
There's no resistance offered here from N5. It's just going to try and get damage here. Retake probably a little bit unrealistic. The blind is great, though. And out from the smoke. Good shots from QQQ running out of bullets. But the rest of the team is there to cover. And it's a doubling up for 5 kills. Mario Verstappen and QQQ will take out all of them. N5, I mean, just a little bit questionable there, going 5 through CT. The timing's off, the trades are not there. I mean, abandoning the site when you have the pistol rounds. N5, I wouldn't be surprised if they could do call a timeout. In fact, for it, if they did, it's just a little bit lost right now.
A little bit of faith you have will go a long way for this team. One of the things, though, that you got to think about, and especially one of the most important facts, is these lineups. Do you use a lot of lineups yourself, or was that only when you were good at this game?
Well, lineups are like a very basic thing, especially as an initiative player. But here we go then. See, out comes Hunter Security, try and clear the site. Interesting. I mean, you have the waylay, so kind of crazy to pull out the immediately on the table. Look at this mid push though down. Needs this kill desperately. Won't get it. So the running back is online. This is crucial. Opt the retake. It's not favorable, but the Phoenix ult comes out immediately, taken down. Ruin. That's great. The opposite. Left holding C. I mean, N5, not a great position to be in. Damage is doubt. I mean, Ronald Verstappen still hitting the molly, still great for their side. QQ got out, and now this op comes into play. QQ, though, still up. The smoke is available. We need to get on this defuse quickly, about 15 seconds. And the timer left. One-way smoke. I don't know what they're clearing. It's pretty obvious that C long. They need to get it out. No smokes available. That's a crucial thing. Now to get it out, TP comes in halfway already. Timing delayed. Is it enough? Yes, it will be. Yumi won't even get out with the op alive. So that is crucial. Ruiners, they take everything from N5. They run their pockets clean. They go up 5-0.
Emptying the pockets, then also punishing them. You've got to expect it, but you got to love them for it. One of the most crucial factors of this game is your eco, making sure you always keep as much money in your pocket, or in this case, as many credits as you can. It's just now, when you look at how N5 are having to spend it, full shields, full sheriffs, make sure to punish these guys as much as you can. I'm looking forward to seeing the aim come out from this team because QQQ did a lot of work to punish them last round.
Okay, I like this. This needs to be coordinated. You go 2 for 1 here, it's still fine. You need to get these kills, and Yumi does exactly just that. The trade comes in, but doesn't really matter. That's crucial. Get the information. Now they know it can't be C, it can't be B. You rotate A immediately. That's a call. It's a little bit tricky. You can't commit too early. Ruiners, they like to do these little bit of fake plays and down. Inserted deep, caught up at the drone. It's a good clear from Sito. Ruiners, they're aware, heading towards the site. It's a little bit stacked right now. Oxen push up deep. Sito's rotating over, so this is not over yet. Look at this flank though. Oh my god, look at this flank from Inan. If they can delay on A, he's gonna pick up a rifle and they can clean them up. Crucially, is it gonna activate first, or is the people on site gonna take the contact first? He needs to fight first, because if it comes down to fight on site, he's gonna be super disadvantaged. Take a look all his way. Now only sheriffs in hand. They get to 1 kill. It's a mess on site. They can't get an entry kill. It's chaos, absolute pandemonium. They can't get anything done, and Enon has made it a 1v1. He activates late, and it works out. Hawkman live, Neuro Theft activated, 20 seconds left on the clock, so the plant will just go down. Immediately, information is going to be handed over. C is confirmed as the final option. Can he resolve it in time?
I'm going to have to hope to say yes because of the fact that the plant is down. The 1v1, and I believe an Ultraman can do this, but Cypher having the gun and the skill to do this is going to be the best bet.
Oh my god, he's switched position. This is terrible from Achman. He's handed this site. The timing is just not going to work out for him. He drops back into the smoke. The wrap, he's not looking this way, he's not looking this way. He finally looks this way, he's not going to be in time! Achman, that is a horrific misplay of the 1v1. You drop down the Vipers all, and then you hand backside control to him. That is absolutely insane. That is a crazy way for N5 to win their first round. I mean, a great hold on A. Obviously, it's the launch pad for that round. But what a missed opportunity there for Ruiners to go up 6-0.
Gotta say, the fact that we had a 2v1 situation where, honestly, it could have just been wait for your man. The ult was necessary to deter, but popping it so early, then thinking, hey, you know what? I'm not even going to try and play the aggressive angles because I've got the cover is a heartbreaking thing to see. But as the shot lines up and comes out, will we see the Viper take the risk to try and peek it? We will. But Butchman gets taken out again.
This rotation,
unfortunate. Oh.
God, they know it immediately. They're back up to C, but this hit is fast and it comes the way of conversions. Ruin, though, you want to go a little bit aggressive, or no? He's just going to post up. Now they're playing down. Hunter Street comes out to try and deny the plant. The Spirit's going to bring the operator into play. Can he get any kill? It won't do a ton of damage, though. 2 players hacked up low. The drone will come, and you surely think the retake will come after this drone as well. They spot out a 2 headshot angle, so this is a manipulation of the headshot angles. It's not going to work out for them quite just yet. Backside is flooded. The trades are all going the way of N5. This is putting them into a great position. Ruin, the only one left. He's going to make it a 1v1. His operator's not looking his way. He's getting caught out. Yumi just blindsided. And that left hook will secure the 6th round for Ruiners.
I'm going to say Ruiners feeling like a strong team at the moment. N5 are going to have to start waking up and shaking off those cobwebs. They're not warmed up, which is fair, but that excuse can only go so far. Some great teams, whether or not they're using exit lag or whether or not they're just trying to punish their opponents, all need to come out further, stronger, faster. We need to see something here come out from Yumi, or Down needs to waken up, because as the shots come out, the plant and everything will be quick.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a B attempt. I do like this. I mean, great call for Ruiners. So you're expecting the aggression. Look at the C push. It's a good call from the defense, but the reaction from the attackers are just better. And QQQ, man, he just cannot miss right now. Ruiners are on fire. Down finally activates. He won't care about him. Let him have the Vandal. Nobody cares. It's just going to go immediately into C and get the spike plant down. They're going to play from long. EQ is still up, so it's not really over quite just yet. It's going to be tough. Look, this position though from Bai. I mean, he's not looking this way, but the flash will notify him of the other position. A double swing comes through. It's just suffocating him. No options, no solutions, no way through. And N5 already on the weaker economy, already on the weaker Bai. as it's forced into the disadvantageous situations, and it just cannot convert. Headshot angle is perfect. Sito, the only one left alive. No other option than to walk into the welcoming crosshair of bye. You can say bye, 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 because that will be it for this round as it put it up 1-7. It's a devastating scoreline to start off this do or die map.
Here's the biggest problem they're going to have. Yes, they've been able to somewhat buy it back. They took it a bit slow on a couple rounds. N5, they've got so much potential. I'm just hoping to see Down now waking up. Now he's got a kill. Just to push it that little bit more. They've got 2 ultimates in their pockets, but so does their opponents. Not contradictory ults, like not in the case of they are enough to punish their opponents, but it is enough to hopefully open a gap and punish what they can figure out. Because as you can see, Cypher's got the lines set. We're going to see how this team chooses to push onto the site.
Ruiners are just in their minds right now. How comes the lockdown? I mean, really should be flanking right now. I don't know why Downs is coming back towards the B site. It's pretty obvious where the final location is going to be. This fight is crucial. Bye if you can target this kill. This round is over, but Yuumi wins that one out. That's pretty good. Get off to an okay footing, and now they're locked. Ruiners are locked down onto the A site. QQQ immediately takes out the prong on the flank, and the Hunted Fury on the attacker side. Sorry, on the defensive side, tries to clear the way for his teammate to come through, and Dow just cannot do anything. He's 2-8. Make that 2-9. The rest of the teammates will try and follow up. This site is on lockdown, and there's just no way through. It is quarantined, it is barricaded, and it is 8-1 for Ruiners and 5. I mean, this is
Don't get me wrong.
disastrous.
I'm feeling the snake bite here. I get it. I understand what they're planning on, but it's just Ruiners are using everything to the full effect, whether that be convergent paths, whether that be them trying to use the toxic screen. There's so much utility going into each play for each round, but it's like it's being managed perfectly. They're using every ability they have without making sure they've got nothing for the next round. As you can see here, pistols out. Hopefully this is going to be enough where they can get the experience, get the credits, and punish their opponents.
This economy is so... It's just been so unstable for N5. You buy one round, you save one round, you buy one round, you save one round. I mean, why do you play a Phoenix if you can't get his ult up every round here? It's a little bit rough, and you can't get that running back every round down. It's just not activating. He's actively dragging his team down. Get on. You need to get this kill. You go 1-for-1. That's fine. Don't pick up the gun. Now the rotation. So you see it's going to come down through the wall bank. It's going to find him 1 kill. And now this round, it's thrown into the question a little bit. Look, let's fight though. Yuumi heads abound. Can let them through. Yes, he will. And not down though might be his downfall. Can't get it out. Yumi's just playing it so patient, but Ruin might just go onto the site and get the kill instead. Turns out into a bait, but Spike is dropped immediately. It's just a beautiful play from Yuumi. He's saving his team. It's only QQQ left. Plenty of time. But the location of the spike is just so unfavorable. You think this round is done. The best you can do is get a few kills to just jump spot. I just see the view here. Okay.
It's never over till it's over. It's a 2v1 left. Shots come out, but Yuumi doesn't land it. So it's got to bait for it, and it's going to be enough for Seto to finish it.
That's fine. I mean, that's the situation. They QQ is fine with 1 kill. And then 5, Yuumi just absolutely saved them here. Definitely the player in form. I mean, at the start of the map, I would have said, you know, after performance on the Sen, you know, questioning why Down is on Phoenix instead of Jet, but this one is a little bit rough. You're 3-10 for Down. This needs to activate. I don't really like pointing a failure of a team to one player because it's very much a team effort the way they're losing right now. But it's just a little bit easier to pick a scapegoat when he's performing this bad.
You can pick a scapegoat, but again, I'm going to say the kill difference is there. The opening pick by Down is normally what keeps saving this team around. And as you can see, may go down to Ruin, but it's enough. It's enough of an impact where they're able to start making changes. 4-3 last round, same again. They got the pick, and then they were able to capitalize on it, and they came through Thrifty. They got enough points and didn't have to worry about it. But it looks like they're going to see if they can try to push B to try and cut off this angle. It's going to be a huge track to see if they can do it, though.
Oh my god, he's been slipped. He's been slipped. He slipped the net, and he's gonna die. But it doesn't matter. Cito did enough there. Just completely broke down the attempt. I mean, you're left in 1v3 here. He's been good so far. Don't count him out just yet. You would think the double hold on B here, operator staring one way as well. Not potentially hearing that turret and knowing. Still somewhere around the mid area. I mean, what can you even do in this situation? Take a insane heroics. Get anything done. Barrel spotted. Up. Take a more aggressive angle. Jiggling, but it will be into his death there. So N5 takes 3 back. They string 3 together. That's pretty good.
That's exactly what I was hoping for. But as you could just hear as well, it is the last round left, so they're going to have a switch in a second. So everything's got to go. All the money, the 3 ultimates they've prepped, the 4th one that's about to come out from down, it's all going to be used now. Do not get me wrong. The fact that we're seeing this come out is good, but it's a serious dilemma this team is going to have. One thing I'm hoping to see from them, though, is that they either make the difference and go for the push, or Cypher the changes at all.
Yumi, do a die moment here. You need to hit these shots, and he will for the first one. I even take up the angle again. Yes, he will go up top. Need to be wary of it. It's a one-way. Achman is ready. And man, he is sharp today. The spray is fantastic, and Neurotheft will come out. He'll go down. A little bit too aggressive by the angle, but that's plenty of information given over. So I don't realize the positioning of Bai and his rotation. You can really go B or C. Looks like it will go B here. Oh no, in the backside position, you have to run it back. You think you need to pop it or wait for your team. Wait for the overextension. Oh my god, the timing does not work out for him. He went way too aggressive. You have the ult in the last round like that. That's just a misplay right there. And Roxanne's trying to prep the ultimate. It will go down and out. It is a rock and a hard plays. Fighting into this Viper's pit. I mean, every single angle is covered. What do you even do here? Shorty will seal his fate. Ruiners, they get 2 back. You know, gentleman's sweep, essentially. Go up 9-3 at the half.
Well, I'm sure they weren't expecting all of this back and forth changes. The fact that Ruiners is coming out strong when most people would be actually tired from having him to play a match already today. But as their last match was 13-11, they're ruled off, they're ready to fight, and they're doing the best for it. I do want to give a quick note to why these characters may have been picked. In the case of Cypher, the tripwire's wind-up's actually being changed from 9 seconds to 7, which is a bit of a nerf, but it actually kind of works out, especially when your team's so hostile and aggressive like this. Having that extra alertness, that time to change is so strong, especially when we have our pistols out. Let's see how they handle this.
Oh my god, the Mishforge immediately. They're not letting up at all in this aggression. They want to see the map right here, right now. But the 2 kills go away with down, so that's good to see him get going by trying to play a little bit aggressive with that Sheriff, but immediately backs out. It's smart from him. He's just stay alive, but he can't. Lingers on for a little bit too long. One misstep is all it takes, and down is on fire. Finally, he activates, and it brings them the pistol around. Crucial. N5 there. They pick up the pistol. Now they're in a much, much better position than they would have been looking at the previous 8-1 scoreline.
I'm wondering if this was all part of N5's plan. Give up most of their defensive half and then bring it for the attack. Take us all the way to overtime and then punish everybody involved, whether that's making us go all the way. Because don't forget today, you not only have this match, you have the best of 3 after as well. So be expecting the best for that grand finals and expect this team to go for the rush down. I'm actually kind of surprised by this.
This is a really nice call. I mean, push it down on C long, trying to aggressive on the pistol rounds. A lot of times it works out. Go there to go 1-for-1, but it's only a bandit, so that's crucial. I mean, all the big guns are on the other side. They force a quickly off the information given over by Inan. Now, highly likely they'll just all go die here, but he's still okay with this. I mean, Cito, come on, man. A little bit of mercy, please. He just kills them all. His blood on his hand. He butchers them where they stand. And then 5. They'll go off 5, so they'll convert. And crucially, they could do it cleanly on the conversion as well off the end. So.
Just remind me, if I remember correctly, the initiator cooldown would drop from 60 seconds to 50 as of the last patch, which I'm going to say I understand now why, especially with how these teams are playing their aggressive starts, but also just Tito's aim being beautiful thing, just 3 headshots perfectly.
Oh, good recon there. I mean, you spot out. Oh, you spot a Roxen. And usually that's a very good sign. There's a stack on 8, so Ruins is a little bit slow in terms of the information processing there. You gotta realize, there's heavy looks towards A if the woman is there. Well, he goes down to now. This puts him into a little bit of a dilemma. Drop a gun early like that against this. They were pretty heavy buy. I mean, you're looking at 2 full rifles, a Guardian, a Bulldog. This is a big investment time for N5. Looking good. I convert 6 here.
Well, with the rotate going out towards C now, I'm kind of expecting a bit of a change up. As you can see, 4 players line up. That could have went horribly wrong, but not with Omen, with that Guardian working out in their favor. They've set themselves up, covered most of the site what they need, and they can go for plant. While Bai gets taken out by Down. The perfect shooting starts now.
All right. I mean, I guess they're just making things interesting on the defensive half. Spicing things up a little. They're hitting now. They're warmed up. They're hot. They are going. I mean, Roxanne's just nasty on that Guardian. He needs to swap over, honestly. I feel like at this point, Roxanne just stays on the Guardian. But yeah, Savior 2v5. Not much to do. Ruiners, obviously, they will still have a 3-round lead. But it is a far cry from the 8-1 lead they had at one point. But you just got to stabilize a little bit. I mean, Ruin, it's just a few minor mental mistakes, I think. Just overstepping a little bit. The timing's a little bit off. But I mean, they can still shoot. They can still play this game. I mean, the aggressive call, I do like it. Just need to be a little bit calmer, a little bit cleaner in the execution.
I'm gonna say yes to that, but only for the fact that I don't think I've seen enough gameplay from the side of N5. They've shown off a great start now, and they showed off, well, not a great start, they showed off a woeful start, but a great comeback for this half. Great. Well, previously, not so good. Hopefully, Ruiners can maybe try to skivvy a bit harder now, and hopefully go for the full send that they're looking for. Here comes Setos, looking to see if he can get the angle. Whaley has to get out of that, though, quick.
It's the only rifle. Sorry, a second rifle. I mean, they're going for a hero buy, kind of. I mean, Ruin can still buy next round. Probably go for an op here, but round slow stuff. Get the information they need now. And find they're playing slow, but Ruiners. I mean, it's interesting. You go for 2 bandits, you go for a sheriff and 2 rifles. Essentially, you're betting that one of these players can absolutely cook. Is the reason QQ and Ruin are hitting. And I'll go into this A site. So the Viper notably doesn't have any as utility down quite just yet. So N5, speed of the hit is going to be vital to the success rate of this take. They go immediately, run it back will be used, and now Viper's smoke finally comes up, doesn't get spotted down. Beautiful flash, but Ruin spams it through, blinded. We'll get these kill and Auckland follow-ups immediately. The shots are not being hit at all on the side of Ruiners. They finally go 2 for 2. That is advantage going the way of N5. The flank is already coming through from Bai. Flank washer is down, but Inan is still here. QQ now in tough situation up in heaven, taking down low, and now it's only Mario left. They go down alongside his teammates as well. N5, they pick up another round, and Ruiners give up 5 in a row. Sorry, 4 in a row. Starting to look a little bit shaky now. Starting to miss. They found success massively on hitting these shots, winning these fights. Now they're starting to look shaky.
All right, well, I want my apology now for down to Phoenix, please. So you again were concerned when he was 3 and 8, but now he's 10 and 12, and you're not praising the poor chap. He's been doing such good work already to try and punish these teams back, and it's coming out strong. And as the shot comes out, You know what I mean? Just
Oh
devastating
my
some of these
god.
teams.
That is just rough there. A beautiful start. And again, these light shields are just a death sentence against the outlaw. Only 2 players left.
One
What do you even
enemy
do here?
remaining.
Oh my Lord Almighty.
Not that
Cito,
is the answer.
please. Cito, please. I'm begging you. I'm on my knees. I'm crying. Tears are running down my cheeks. Just stop it.
Planted.
Finally, he gets it. He gets put down. Outside put up QQQ will end it, but that is yikes. That is just nasty. Down, yeah. I'll give him his flowers when it is due, and I assure you it is due here. Great comeback from down, and you're going back up to 11-12. Basically securing 8 kills in the span of 5 rounds. Exactly what you want to see. Your star player. Finally, you see this timeout come. And precariously as well. I mean, you think they would have used that in the previous round. They come out in this round where the money's not great.
I have a feeling that they have a good reason for this. The fact that Runners had such a good lead, and then they are now feeling that, hey, if we do this now, we give ourselves that 5 seconds that we need to think about this, to actually have the impromptu talk. Because they were able to get away with it a little bit. When it was those 1v3 situations, they could be like, hey, hang back before you go in and die. Let us talk this out a bit. Which, in the side of N5, it worked really well for them. This time, I'm pretty sure this is a Ruiner's timeout. Unless somebody in N5 has to go to the restroom.
Yeah, it's a Ruiner's timeout. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit interesting. I mean, you drop 4 rounds in a row, you have money. That's probably when you take the timeout instead. This is more like a desperation timeout. It's like, oh shit, we're stuff for hitting the fan. Oh my god, guys, we've lost our lead. It's down to 1 round, and now we hit the timeout button. Hoping it's a magical solution. So we'll see when they come out. Look at his money. It's not great. The ult's not there either. A little bit desperate, I think. Well, look at this though. Aggressive call towards mid. Pushes down garage and mid doors, and no one's watching this. 2 people on the garage option though, and immediately goes all right. So that's not where you want to be droning. They'll get taken down, but the trades are in immediately. The weaker weapons prove tough to do anything. Mario Verstappen blinded and just blindsides Roxanne. Throws it into a little bit of jeopardy. Now the double swing. I mean, Yanon's in the top situation, and it works out for them. Mario puts up demon numbers on the Sheriff. It's just so quickly in this game of Valorant. It can go well
That was
for
a
you.
3K or 4,
instantly
because
go
I'm
bad
pretty
for you.
sure
It's a 3K.
it was a 3K, but he
nice.
hit the 4th person. That's why he got the assist for it. And I was like, well, the man's woken up. He's had his Mamma Mia's spaghetti, and he's here to punish as best as he can. And we'd love to see it from Skivity here. But that's still only 1 round. We've seen N5 in the same case, round 6, take 1 round. They need to keep the consistency and punish them now from here on forward.
You know what's up here? I mean, Mario does have his ult. Ruin. Oh, Ruin or Skibidi, I mean, looking good again for this map. Sorry, for this round. Cross smoke will come up. So aggressive is Ruin. Doesn't have his escape tool pop just yet to walk across. You have QQQ up post up top of this position. Running back will be used. The blind as well. Hunter Fury will come out to try and delay. Conversion path will be used. The shots are just being missed. It is embarrassing. Now we'll take out Ruin. QQQ is just baiting his teammate right now. Just cannot hit the shot. Mario is finally here to support Hunter Fury. Proves useless, but the kills are great. It goes their way. It puts him back at least to a 2v3 situation. It was a lot more doable than looked at the start.
3v2, that's going to be rough, especially when they have the intel. That's not the kind of fight you want to be taking, Ruiners, but they're going to try their best, hoping to find the right angles and get those headshots right off the bat.
Being together, I mean, they know they're both CT. This smoke is good, but you got to go a little bit faster here. And unfortunately, it's not quick enough, and now we'll pop to that smoke and pop the head off by. And N5, they find one back, and now suddenly it's looking pretty competitive.
We do like to see it being competitive back and forth. we just do not want the repeat of what happened for Runers last time. We want to see them actually come forth and try to punish this early. We have a chance of a 13-11, or 13-9 in this case, but we also have a chance of a reverse. If it happens, it will be devastating. Don't get me wrong, I know the curses, I know how casters work, so I'm not going to say anything just yet, but Ultraman's going to have to use that pistol to its fullest advantage here.
UDQ, I mean, I don't know about this Marshall buy. Lockdown is available too, so you don't really want buy to go down here. It's playing a little bit too aggressive. If they push through garage, that's an ultimate that you don't want to be losing. Will be gone. But either way, I mean, the slowness, not quite a little bit hesitating. Look at this positioning from Ruin and Aukman though. It's a ton of control handed over.
I'm very worried that Yumi's going to end up hearing by when the trigger finger starts itching. It's a serious problem as the rotates do need to come out quickly. He is going to be the next target of their desires. And as Cypher turns the corner, Ultraman misses the shot, but he gets the retake. Roxin finishing it off though. It's back to a 4v4.
Oh no, he's stuck on site. I mean, Garage is coming in as well. That's a lockdown out of the round. Marshall backside against these smokes. I mean, do you come into the smoke? Their only rifle is here. Mario taking out, traded. QQQ though, I mean, comes out of nowhere with the bandit. It's gonna find the one kill. And immediately the flag is hero and is here with a rifle. And he cleans things up. Janitor is here. They are swept away. Is N5 Ruiners. They find a round to put them up by 2. That's exactly the position you want to be in when the economy was a little bit questionable. Now it's all back to even Stevens.
Couldn't agree more. But now, here is the next problem we have. You have 4 ultimates on the side of N5 versus 3 on the side of Ruiners. I'm not going to say which one's stronger or weaker because they're all very situational. But from what N5 have been able to do in the past, I'm expecting this to be in their favor. Just a little bit. I'm going to wait and hold my tongue because I want to see this fly.
You could probably get 5 up here. I mean, if you wanted to go C, but they're going to go A here. Try and utilize the fact that you do have the Hunter's Fury up. They set up A a little bit nicer, but they spot 1. I mean, it should tell them that there's a lot more here. So they run out of the 3-man strong stack. The spams are good. You immediately tacked up by the Phantom. And taken out as well. Tough position to be in, and now the drone is going to come out from Mario as well. Suddenly, everything looks horrific for them. N5 not trying to take extra space. Oh my god, Ruin. You should not be killing any of those shots. See where the smokes they go, and they just find these kills exactly when they need them. And N5 will be punching air at this point because they feel like they deserve a little bit more than this. These kills are all going away with Ruiners. A little bit fortunate. But also, Mario is on fire, and N5 only Roxanne left. 1v4. It's gonna be 12 for Ruiners, I feel like.
Yeah, it's time for that tactical timeout I was mentioning. They're just gonna walk away, stay alive for the next 30 seconds, because your chance of a fight is a 4v1, and you don't know where the last person's hiding.
Well,
what do you think they're saying right now? Because I'm sure it's gonna be contested.
yeah, I mean, it's just not. They're not calling good enough. That's about it, really. They're just trying to make it too simple. Probably need to work the map a little bit more here, trying to get more information because right now they've been winning gunfights, and that's how they've gotten back into this map. But getting back into it and closing it are 2 completely different things. So you need to step up a little bit more here. Crucially, though, they didn't use any ults, so they do have 5. The crucial Cedo cannot use his ult at all. Like, he needs to wait for buy. So Hunter's Fury is going to be used for lockdown, basically a 1-for-1 ult. So that's out of the equation. And Yumi's gonna really use knives here, especially when you don't have the operator either. This comes down to basically 3 ults against 4. And that's a pretty nasty one to use early. C completely out of the question. They'll go up B quickly. Arrow will come in, spots off the entire site. control relinquished as well. Mario doesn't have Hunter Series. You can't deny the plant one back used. Clear out the side and one kill as well. Down does a fantastic job. Exactly the kill. Unique QQ is out. There's no smoke, so this retake. Lockdown is going to be used. Hunter Series is going to be used to counter as well. So this round, I mean, it's essentially N5 unless they can do anything about it. An off kill from Ruin will make it go back at least a little bit, but Lockdown is not being used on this site, and it's making things awkward. It's making things extremely awkward. It puts Roxen into a 1v2 that he surely cannot win. He makes it close, but at the end of the day, it's just too much. A misstep from Cito, greeting for the kill, and N5. They'll drop this map. Ruiners knock them out, and they will go to the grand finals of this 4th Invitational of the month.
So, hear me out. I'm more lost for words than anything. I literally had my notes going down as fast as I could, thinking, how are they making the list of this? Why is this happening so quickly? And just to recap it, good aim, smart placements, good shots. Insane potential coming out from both these teams. Do not get me wrong. And QQQ, Cedo, definitely being my 2 MVPs for this match, respectfully, for each team. But I'm actually going to give it a wee bit more to Cito, just for the fact that the confidence and the comebacks. Mario as well for the beautiful 3Ks with the pistols. Great playstyles from this team all around.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, Down made a good comeback there. Got his team back up, got these kills as the entry. It all came on the attacker side. So, and at the end of the day, I mean, you can give his flowers to him, but the reality is he still went 3-10 in the first half. So it's not a great look. He definitely dragged his team down a little bit, but overall N5, just too late, too little, too late. And the crucial thing is their comeback was built on a foundation of sand, it was mostly just out aiming the other team. And when it came down to it, in the thick of it, just could not make the correct calls. Too simple, not enough information, didn't work the map enough, they didn't bait out the utility, Ruiners. They just closed out the map cleanly. Even if they drop, a few rounds in a row, it looked a little bit shaky. Just had way too much control. I mean, a 9-3 half, an 8-1 lead at one point as well. Just can't give up that much against a team with this caliber.
Well, I'm not sure if this interests you enough, because anyone who loves looking at statistics and numbers might be happy to know that, surprisingly, Ruiners had the better chances when it came to 1vx situations. And for 3Ks, things close to that are trying to get enough shots on your opponent to almost finish them. They got a lot of chances, but it was not enough. In the case of one Lucky Omen being sent down to 9 HP and then clutching it out before sacrificing himself so his team could clutch. There's a lot of stories in that one match. But don't forget, we're not done yet. We'll head to a quick break, come back with what is going to be an intense match. And I just want to make sure everyone understands this. We are going to the grand finals. This is about to get overly, I'm going to say excited, but I was going to say unleashed. This is about to get ascended. We love to see it. Toka, you excited?
Yep.
Okay, let's head to a break. We'll catch you all in just a sec.
Dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open, to a new tomorrow, moving with
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Here comes trouble, putting on a show. Like a domino, I fall. Another bottle, don't know what to say. Send me on my way to you. I know you're all that I want, but I don't even know your name. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. And you say it's a one-night thing, but I want something more than that. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. Eyes wide open, holding out for you. Tell me that it's true. Oh, did you notice? I saw you over there, looking like a heartbreaker. I know you're all that I want, but I don't even know your name. So don't go and leave me lonely. I'll show you another way. And you say it's a one-night sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed. Until I woke awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero.
Welcome back,
Hello,
everyone.
welcome back, everyone, to the Invitational number 4 for the month of June. Once again, I'm Toga. Joining me is Drago. Previous match, pretty chill, pretty good. I think just the overall lead was just a little bit too devastating. Of course, you didn't cash that one. Serious Gibbity almost swept N5, but N5 mounted a little bit of a comeback that was shut down very promptly. So now we head into the grand finals, and now we drop the best of 1. Rodrigo, guess what? A best of 3.
Best of 3, Fracture and Pearl gone, meaning that they're gonna have to pick this wisely. Oh, Breeze being the first map and Defense actually being picked. I'm kind of excited to go to Breeze, but I'm also kind of worried about it, seeing how strong of a team Ruiner, Skibbity, I'm just gonna call them what they should be called, Kafka, have actually been this last couple rounds. So the fact that they've already had to play 2 matches and then they're going into best of 3 now for the grand finals is insane. Lotus being map pick 2, so we get a little bit of a repeat for them since we didn't get to see it on stream, but they played this previously already today. And Haven ban. That's a smart choice, with Accent being the decider. I'm going to ask you this first. What do you think of Breeze? And then I'm going to ask you, what do you think of Lotus and Accent?
I mean, it's interesting. I feel like if you go Breeze here, you don't really mind it too much. If you're Tafka, your team is very much in form. I think Breeze is just one of these maps where, even with the changes, it still very much comes down to how good are your operators, how good are your individual players, and these anchors. And answer is pretty good. The offense has been great for Tafka. But Sakila, I mean, just can you get heat up, really? I think Breeze is one of these maps where the coin flip, whichever team is filling it, they take it. Lows in Ascent, a bit more interesting. Basically the same map if you look at it, at least in terms of approach. Fight for the main areas. Mid is an option as well on both maps. Lotus is called B, but on Ascent it's called mid. Essentially the same thing. So it kind of comes down to first map coin flip. Which team can get heated, and then heading into Lotus, do you go down? Or do you go down 0-2, or can you kind of momentum back, get back up 1-1, and then Ascent to Decider should look quite similar to Lotus, I think, just with the exception of some comp differences. But yeah, it will look pretty similar in terms of the approach. I think in terms of the calls, I've been a little bit worried of how Tafka's been approaching it, especially in these slower, methodical rounds. They haven't looked that great. On these, on these fast plays, on these aggro rounds, especially on the defensive side of things, they've looked amazing. Operators going to come out for Breeze. I'm really excited to look forward to that, seeing how hard these players can take over, especially when they're in this kind of form across the board.
Well, I'm actually happy to hear you say that. So you'll come back to our lovely faces in just a second, but I just want to say to everybody, as before, Exit Lag being the sponsor of this, thank you so much. It means that we get to bring you guys some great Valorant tournaments, and also we get to bring you to some great plays. 50% off discount, and a Discord Nitro Basic to go with it for a free month, I'm sure that will make a lot of people happy. Understandably, Exit Lag is a VPN, so you can help hide your region and do so much more with it. But for now, first off, let's find out where we're heading to. As we've got Breeze, we've got I love this, but I'm actually kind of worried. Ruiners are already ready. They're bringing Phoenix, they're bringing Viper and Jet. They're already thinking, you know what? We're
Hovering
gonna
Chamber.
go triple duelist, 4 duelists.
My
Let's see if we
God.
get 5 duelists from them.
Okay, I was really worried. I mean, if they want Chamber solo Viper, I would actually lose my mind there. But don't. They go for the Harbor Viper with the Phoenix Jet. I mean, interesting. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Circular, however, Neon Viper. I mean, the hovers are, not obviously not going to be the last final pick. You definitely don't want to run Viper solo smokes here. You would think. We'll see how it goes. I think on a map like Breeze these days, you really do like double duelist, double controller comp. Viper plus one more smoke, and then you go double duelist Jet Neon. It's just nasty on this map, man. Like, holy smokes, Neon can just take over. On last map we saw Haven, not really Neon map, but the rest of the map pool is very much her playground. Do love that's coming out for Charizard. Now, crucial, what will be the second smoke? Or will they run solo Viper? Because if they do run solo Viper, which it will be the case, this will be a very interesting start, especially when they start off on attack. Because if these hitters, if these big guns, these Jet, these Neon, these Chambers can't get started, you've essentially shot yourself in the foot on a map like Breeze.
It's something to start, and it's kind of where we're going to have to see something more start from them. Do not get me wrong. When it comes to a team like this, being able to punish them early by making sure that their decisions are their own and they're wrong, you've got to do it. You cannot let anything slide from this punishment that they deserve to have. One big thing, though, I'm thinking of, and I'm sure a lot of people at home are going to agree with me, Neon being brought with Chamber does mean that we could be seeing some older playstyles, a bit more aggressive stances. Chamber to lock in, hold down in the long range to the mid, and then Neon just to chase down, like players named Charizard. We know what's about to happen. This is about to be a Pokemon battle, and it's going to be a fire starter. Something, though, I do have to ask you as my casting buddy today. Do you see us going to map 3?
It's a little bit tough. I think honestly, of course, as casters, you always want a map 3. It's a little bit more exciting, but I mean, the Form Ruiners is in, and this comp doesn't really give me that much confidence. I won't lie. Kind of a little bit questionable. I mean, it can work obviously if you can pop off, but just a little bit rough. I mean, especially when you start out with attack as well. I think they didn't really think this one through, even if this is the comp play with normally. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Defense is fine. Don't get me wrong. Defense is completely fine. You put Chamber on one side, put Viper on the other, you're fine. On attack, though, I mean, Viper has to commit to one side. I mean, if Tafka can play aggressively on the defensive side of things, they can get the ball rolling pretty soon. Especially, we know their play style. They like to play aggro early on defense. It's gonna make Circular's life pretty tough, I have to say.
Well, I'm happy to hear you say that. As we get a look at their beautiful skins, we're going to have to think about this right off the bat. I didn't get to ask you earlier. Do you prefer using the classic, or do you prefer buying something better for your first round?
Depends on the agent massively. Depends on your role as well. Usually if you have the duelist, you go bandit or ghost here, and it's just really Charizard will get the ghost on the kill. Coming back, gets 3, and he gets onto a firing hot star. He dashes in, finally by takes him out and makes it a 2v2. 2 HP, one member, but it won't matter too much. It's a beautiful fake out. I mean, they'll go onto the B site. They'll get the plant down by spots. One out. QQQ on the Sheriff is deadly with it. And Almia Ferocity stuck in a rock at a hard place. 2 bullets left alive. Can he get it done? Yes, he can! 2 in the round. It doesn't matter. He steps up to the plate and he's batting 1,000. Circular, they get the pistol round off some majestic heroics. from their players. This is exactly what they need, and that's exactly what they get.
We were worried about it, but we should not have been worried about it for anything. This team is planning everything ahead and loving life to the fullest. Here's the thing. Ruiners, yes, they're going to be tired, but they're still warmed up for now, so we got to see how long can they keep this aggro going, because again, it's a 3 map. They can happily lose the first one and win the second, but it's a lot of risk. We got to see how the reward comes from it.
Oh, bad recon. Ah, it's actually somehow swapped one out. Great flash though. I mean, look at his aggression from Tafka, but it won't work out. Circula is just locking it down. Resi already 3 kills in a round 2 with the Sheriff, and there's nothing you can do about that. Guardian long range, that'll clean up nicely. Only drop 1 gun, but it's a small gun, so it won't matter too much. So now the question comes on the buy round. Can they convert this one? Because that's a lot of investment on the other side. I mean, you're looking at 3 rifles, potentially 4. The operator is going to come out. This is maybe you go operator, maybe don't. But still, either way, it's a lot of big guns on the circular side, even if this is the bonus round.
I have to see how well can they handle this. The situations are going to heat up quick, and the shots are going to need to come out. You're worried about 4 arrows earlier, but I think we're about to see probably one of the best recons. We're about to start this as they fully line up, looking straight onto sight, forcing their way in. The shots come out, but it's not coming off. Viper gets taken out. A quick trade comes out, though, as Jet of Ruin gets one more pick, but is immediately taken out by Atma. Is it going to be enough? The 2v3 retake is going to be difficult, but it's still winnable.
I mean, it's doable, but you worry about Tafka. But if they do win this round, it's not a good start. They're down 3-0, the money's going to be broken either way even if they win, so you need to do it. You need to do it cleanly. No flashes. Sorry, 1 flash left. The timing's just not going to work out. He swings before it. QQQ, you're forced to save. Can you even save it? Oh my god, that is nasty work. The timing, the window is closing in. The shots are not great, but it won't matter. It just does not have enough time to process the fight. So Securela, they'll go up 3-0, and they break Tafka's economy in the meantime as well. So the worries are put aside for now. This comp won't matter, especially your players are hitting this hard.
Players doing such great work to try and start it off, but we have seen probs rise in the past. We do need to see them either, pick themselves up, dust themselves off. They understand that the eco is important, but they also understand that their opponents are different. This isn't the same team. You can't play it that way. We're just going to have to hope and see that they learned and listen to themselves as the shots are going to be placed. It's actually the side of Skibbity being slower this time, which is interesting.
Ruin pushed up close. I mean, again, they're looking for this mid control early. Sab seeing this crossfire flash is gonna come out. It's gonna be great, but it doesn't go down because the supporting net is here. Klee actually, I mean, it teleports back. So now they're in a perfect position, still fighting in mid. I mean, these shadow shots are not hitting by. Finally gets one back. Just 2v4, no guns in sight. And Klee's is still fighting. On for the 4K. It won't matter. Tequila, this is exactly how you want to start it.
We're happy to see it, but there's a lot that needs to be set up. It's a 0-4. Don't get me wrong. Every round we've seen has been actually a perfect defense so far, in my opinion. Yes, minor hindrances, one player going down here or there, but we still have one player who has not died at all. So that should be enough of a warning to you that this player is planning to carry hard fast. Let's see how far Farsi can go.
Oh my god, this drone is perfect. I mean, it's just going to spot out the entire A push, spots out 2 players. I mean, immediately the rotation was B. Charizard, yeah, goodbye, Mario. Nothing you can do about that one. By his own one left alive here. Neon Overdrive is going to be pops and well, stuck in a pretty tough position. It's going to get back to 1 kill, but every single angle is being utilized on top of By. No, just drop like a fly on the wall. Easily as well. I mean, now operators left. Do you go for this? I mean, Harbo is
You
here.
have to.
I mean, you kind of want to save as well. The money's not great. You can't afford the operator loss. I think you have to bite the bullet to save. You go down 5-0 here is better than losing the op. And the posturing for safe. Nothing I can do about this one. This is going to back out. For exit for X. Oh, Ruin, be careful here. Oh, good Q. That's good. Yeah, the time is just a little bit too rough. It's going to save. So Sarkilla, a good round. Again from them. They pop. I mean, it's just the drone. The drone is massive there. I mean, the big thing is Tafka is trying to play aggro early, and they're getting spotted so quickly, and they're getting countered right here. You need to switch it up a little bit.
I'm just trying to think of how their best chance at this is to actually stop, destroy your opponent, continue on. No. Ruiners might have a different plan. Do not get me wrong. I am just as shocked and surprised as most people will be in the chat. But for my co-casting party, I need you to theory craft a little bit for me and explain what the problem is, because Ultraman's going 0-5. So this time it's not down to down.
You can't blame him. I mean, he's been the anchor so far on the solo side on B. So now the crucial thing is, they go fast on A here. The drone is going to come out. It's going to spot out information. That's Achman spotted out. Immediately comes to stun as well. The drive through. He needs to hold his ground. He'll get exactly just that trying to dive through. The recon is good, but it's not good enough. And Bayern Achman is putting up a generational hold. Every single kill going their way. And it's only Ezo left, who's been fantastic. It won't go any further. So Sakilla finally dropped the first round, trying to commit to a Ruiners to find the first round just off the back of a good home. But yeah, I mean, going back to the previous point, the issue really was just them not picking the right areas. Tried mid 3 rounds in a row, and they tried to go A, but then they didn't. The util was just a little bit off. I mean, he got spotted by the drone and then mid push immediately. It's just either, I think, if you want to play aggressive, there's 2 options. You go down elbow, you can be main with the operator, which you have, or you just hold mid down and then push and then just hold these sides. They can't. They're trying to go half and half, right? They're trying to push on both sides at once, or don't push at all, which it's not what you want to do. You want to commit hard, try and find the advantage, press it all the way. Can't go half and half, and you get punished. By in a bad position, but Sivo just cannot get the kill out. For us, we got the trade, but Achman, not great position. Please, though. That is the tour de force that will finally get the 1 kill, and the recon is perfect. Achman needs to shoot that recon. He doesn't. Goes down. Spike planted in a favorable spot as well. Hunter's Fury is available. Now, it's starting to look nigh impossible with his 2v5. Might be another save call here, if I'm being honest.
I think you're right. I think that's going to have to be the case. It's a 1v4 now. I was kind of hoping he'd turn back around, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to have to wait. Kiki's looking for the angle on Neon, but peeks out into the shot to Sova.
The money. That's great. You lost the operator as well. After really tough spot. I mean, 7-1 is looking likely. However, late storm is going to be here. I mean, Mario is 1 away from the Hunter's Fury. Crucial thing is, I think they just dial down a little bit, play on site. I mean, these holds have been good, much better for them when they have massive numbers on site. You're playing Harbor Viper, you have a lot more advantage. You know, the rotation should be a little bit quicker. Bladestorm is going to come out immediately. Their aggression gets punished. They're getting red like a bug and not swapping it up. And these rounds just coming one way. With the way Sarkilla is just shooting right now, there's no way out of this prison cell. I feel like we're in Groundhog Day. Every single round's the same damn thing. Charizard, oh my god, he's anticipating everything. Mario's just not aware of it. Every single code goes their way. It might be a flawless round here, and it will be for Charizard. That is a devastating way to start this map.
We were worried before, and even more so now. A lot of things need to come out. A lot of work has to be brought in and changed. For now, though, they're just looking for anything. This isn't a 7-7-7 situation. This is a situation where it's like, hey,
oh, man,
you're 1 down. Split hasn't happened yet. You're going to have to try to make the most of it now.
I mean, yeah, just got to do what you can here. On defense, oh my god, they're hitting the solo beast. Look at this aggression level. You need to get something here. Can't get anything. Don't go for the trade. Auckland will. Immediately will get still sharp on it. Can't pick up a rifle. And we'll do exactly just that off the back of this Cole. With this push from Bai, he needs to do something. Needs to get something more. That puts Mario in a 1v3. Still doable. Recon's actually not going to spot him. Crucial. Let's pick up a Vandal. We'll get that kill immediately. Doesn't know where the remaining player is, but Ezo gets the better of his counterpart, so that will make him go 8-1. That's actually a very good round. I think positives take away there for Tafka, but at the end of the day, it's still a loss. The money will go back up and bias. Tentative at best. Still will be 8-1 to Killer. A little bit of deja vu, maybe. 8-1. I think we've seen this scoreline before.
I do believe you're right about that, but as we have seen before, well, comebacks. They're always real. It's always possible. We're not over yet, as we have enough ults in our pocket to basically finish an entire end. Here comes everything. People are ready and waiting to hear the Phoenix, but he gets the first pick before going down. But he's still alive, don't forget. And as the punishment comes out, Ultraman's going to be there to punish. The comeback is real. Skibbity's looking for anything in this toilet right now. Hopefully, they'll find the head of their opponents quickly. Shots need to come out.
What? No, that's nonsense. You cannot be hitting that shot. It's going to be making
Apparently you can.
1v2 though, and now Cleese. I mean, he's on for a 4K here. Would be the clutch of a lifetime. Spike control is relinquished. I mean, this is very interesting. Trying to spot out. They're relying on the fact they have a flank coming in. This might be just come down to a 1v1 here. Already tacked down to 30 HP. The spring is going to come through as well. Just cannot hit that shot. Ruin finally gets one back for their team. Pick up the operator as well. Exactly what they needed. So they'll go back to A. And I mean, this is starting to look a lot like deja vu as well compared to the first, the previous match on Haven. Still, it's a sizable lead. The money still looks great for Circilla. Still hitting. They also, they do favor Tafka a little bit. I do like it. I mean, they finally do the thing they needed to do, is just dial down the aggression a little bit and just hold the angles. Got a stack B. Wow, this might go well for them. See,
you say that.
Push up close. Oh, Auckland's gonna go down immediately there. Ezo's gonna whip the kill. I mean, they just need to hold it a little bit, but full blind. What a fantastic! I mean, completely blinded by the Harbor Tides. Now, this position pushed up for by Great on Zorba to catch this one out. Control. Charizard is known, it's accounted for, and it's taken out of the round. 3v3, and I'm still looking this way. You think it's being served on a platter for them, but they'll miss the shots, and Cleese immediately gets one back. Ruin was sure only stays a 1v2, and it's a tough one for Ezo here, even if probably one of the best aimer in the lobby.
It's close. This is 2v1. The shot needs to come out, but he does not land it. Etzel gets it. So now it's a 1v1,
so
making life a
information.
lot more easy. And he's got the plant, but he cannot get it down. Mario's waiting for it and goes for the challenge and succeeds.
He had time there. He didn't need to rush the plant, but it's a little bit a lack of anticipation that it might be a mid play. Now, I mean, it looks very similar, exactly the way that the first map went. I honestly feels like the round count is basically the same as well. Both on the attacker side as well. So I don't know. Maybe we are stuck in a simulation, Drago.
Maybe, but as we get to see the cute little sloth, we're going to have to see if these players are going to be sluggish for this next one as ult come out in full waves. Shot comes out, lands, and Chamber goes down. Ruin getting the first pick, but a quick refrag takes out Bai and Ruin. Gone.
Oh, it's looking it might go the exact same way. The Suntree is not going to get any value. You need to get the kill on the Viper instead. It doesn't tag anyone. As Op still posted up though. Lots of damage. We'll get taken out. A little bit awkward there. Conceivably. No. Doable 3v3 for Tafka, but look at this. Trigger discipline from Charizard. Letting them all walk through, and now he pounces, and now he activates it. Every single one goes down. Brilliant. solution to the problem there, and we go to another 9-3 half of the day.
It's a start, not one we were expecting, not one we were hoping for, but the one we're getting. So, for now, we're going to have to see how much these guys can make of it. It's close, it's tight, and it's going to have to be something crazy here because they've set themselves up for greatness. It needs to come out in full force here. 3-9. Bruin has played 2 matches already, so I'm sure their gas tank needs a little bit more of a top off. But as we go for this switch over, I see a chamber bringing a shotgun pit secondary to the sawed off, so I'm already in doubt here. But I have to see what the plan is.
The main circular's just been hitting. Oh, I don't know about this. So it's actually going to walk up into the stun. It's going to get pushed in. No escape. No rest for the wicked. Down 2. I mean, Tafka, not the position you want to be in. The timing and a little bit artwork. Cleese is going to overlay over the information. You look at the adjustments on site as well. Bressy tucked up, playing deep, knowing where the attack is coming from. The timing is just perfect. He's slipping the net. Crossfire established. The shots are just clinical. Footstep per QQQ. You're not anticipating this. How are you not anticipating this? Information is already given over. And it just hands the kill on a platter. Ruin, the only one left alive in 1v5. This would have to be clutch of a lifetime. 4 left on the table. Recon out, and they're just walking him down. No way to go. There will be no pistol round. This will not be a repeat of Haven. This will be Circular going up 10-3. Potentially 11-3.
Well, now that we do get to see what could be a very quick grand finals, I'm actually kind of sad to say this because looking at both these teams, they've shown some great strides over this last, I'm gonna say map, but I was expecting Runners for a comeback. I was expecting them to try to dominate and try to come back hard. But now, I'm still going to have that faith and belief as Neon and Chamber both look to start their first engagements. Neon going for the jiggle peek as best they can. But
oh, what are you doing? Oh my god, Charizard just out basically threw the round there. His teammates can't back him up. Yes, they will. I mean, they're still hitting shots. Ruin will pick up that shotgun. Man, Sarkula are still hitting even with weaker weapons. I mean, they bought him big guns and it's killing him all with pistols. Even do here, Aukman get some good shots. We'll bring it back to a 2v2. So now only one big gun in play. That will be Ezo on the Guardian. And Ezo's nasty with it. Immediately will respond back. So it's Bai versus Ezo. Like I said, I mean, it's plenty of time here. I do like some buys. Delay. Let Ezo doubt his own game plan. And that's exactly what he'll do. But rotate towards mid here, trying to catch the rotation. Bai has bided his time enough. Ezo, he bites the temptation of rotation. He saw us today. The timing's worked out perfectly. He's been played.
30 seconds left.
Gotta think of how you do this.
Oh my god, the plant's gonna be backside. Oh, he's gonna plant backside play to us. This is brilliant. This is beautiful and by. So the issue is, oh, he actually goes back to front side. This might come back to bite him. Let's anticipate this fight. The timing is gonna be very awkward, and it will not work out for Bai. He had a perfect opportunity there. He overthought it a little bit. Sometimes you 1v1, it just comes down to these moments. Unfortunately for Bai, he had a perfect opportunity, just could not get the final read through. Ezo pulls off the 1v2 clutch immediately. Still, man, Ezo is so good. If you've been watching the previous map with Sense, you know this guy has been on fire. He was just putting up demon numbers on a Sense. On this map as well, just locking it down.
I'm actually kind of worried looking at how these guys have been playing, and I'm sad to see that we're getting that slow push from them. I would have honestly preferred to see Ruiners bring it in first map and then try to win the second, but it looks like their plan is to slow down and answer me with no. They're just going to try to fight and punish as much as they can. And those beautiful shots from Kyuki as well.
Okay, calm down a little bit here. I mean, the other side still has plenty of firepower. You got to take it one step at a time, but first step It's a nice one. It is a profoundly important one. Easel, though, still nasty. Spots out one. He gets another. I mean, he's still the Juggernaut. He's still the Stomper. Fireman, oh my god, are you going to go for the knife? In this situation, you're down 3-11. You can't. Surely you cannot. Unimaginable. From QQQ, the ego comes out. It's a knife kill, but on the other side, Easel still pour cold water on this plan. Oh my god, bites. Let it slip away. He's playing with his meal. They're starting to make it a little bit scary, and Easel reminds them, cannot play with their food like this. The audacity of this team, down 3-11 to do this. This is unbelievable. Well, if anything, they're good for theatrics. You can tell them that much.
Definitely true about that. But for now, as we are 4-11, we're gonna have to see, can Skibidi keep pushing through this? And again, I mean this in the best way of Tafka. They are being one of the best teams I've probably seen in a long time in Valorant. And some of the plays, some of the good calls, some of the intel is just right to be given. They force away and taking as much pressure as they can. But the punishment comes out as the refrags are here for days. It's a 3v3 immediately after the first minute. And Kiki landing the shot to get the jet.
One enemy remaining.
Just good work here from Tafka. I mean, we're just being ego, so it's not that big of a deal, though. Clee's still making them work for every inch of the map. They're okay with that. I mean, a 5-11 is still up by 6 here. The money's still come back this round. Usually, if 2 or 4 is up, you get the Hunter's Fury up, you're 2 away. Viper's Pit 2, so don't be too surprised if you see an aggressive posture from Cleast down middle and down B. I mean, Skibidi, do exactly what we just need. Be aggressive, take these fights. Basically, punch your way back into the map. If anything, you can't out macro them, you can't out aim the 1v1. Just make it aggressive, make it chaotic. Oh, look at this from Cleast, though. This push up might prove vital, but timing is just gonna avoid him, evade him a little bit. He's watching the wrong angles. Oh, go down. 2 or 4 taken out of the round. That is a massive one. And this B site is cracked open fully. Foresi spots it out, and now the window is collapsing on him. Molly out. Somehow still finds a kill. Somehow still evading their touch. A no scope from Bi will trying to take him out of the round. So the Viper Spit's going to come into play with this plant as well. Early to deploy the ult here. I want to give them too much of a chance. I mean, Easel is still alive. That's exactly the threat. He poses. Oh, he made some mess out of this ruin. Perfect opportunity. And he fumbles the bag. Easel stuck in a corner. Can't do anything about it. Fully blind, and QQQ will secure it with his own ult and with his own gun. The Tafka, they pick up another round. It takes every single fiber of their being to do so, despite the advantage they secure early.
Here's the thing you gotta remember now. We are in that situation where, yes, ruiners are getting into that flow. They're getting their momentum back. But they're also kind of hustling a lot of the eco from the side of SOAR. Big problems, big solutions need to come out. Whether that be one person deciding to carry, one person deciding to clutch, or a retake just deciding to be chosen. But never mind, as double kills come out from Charizard. No need. Jobs working out in their favor. Prepped and ready. The intel comes out.
He's still going. He's still going.
Spike down.
He's not afraid. He's still going. He's killing everybody. He's on for the 4K right now. Titsa gets a dink off. Oh, go down, but his team will not complain about that one. Now that puts him in a very favorable 4v2. Look at this flank. 3 man as well. Usually, this mid hold, his mid positioning, this alert from Bi doesn't matter because they're not coming through mid. Now the guns are going to be picked up, and this is basically done. No matter how good Bi can be. And from the depths of seemingly, not quite despair, you'd say disappointment, the killer firmly back into it.
You cast a cursed Tim, and you've cast the cursed Bi as well. Great shots coming out. Great start, but No more rounds, no more errors can be made now. It is completely up to Runners to try to win this back. They have to take us to overtime. And with 3 ults on the side of SAR, it's gonna be difficult.
Money's not great. I think it's a killer here. You don't need to win this round. You have 6 chances to close it out. Your money looks good. If you can just damage the economy, even if you lose the round, it doesn't matter. Like, save up 5 ults. I mean, they can just convert it. And now, it does look like it will be a B rush here, so 50-50 coin flip. It will work out for them this time. The Foresti doesn't have a weapon up, doesn't want to use it for this round. He gets 2 anyways, and out comes Hansi Fury on the defensive side of things. We'll delay the plant for a little bit longer. And Cleasy gets a kill, tags up both. It's over. What can you even do? The shotgun comes out, the overdrive comes out, and everything that's being thrown into this round to close it out. Desperation. There's the call, and there's nothing they can do about it. Sarkilla stomp, they put their foot down, and they close out this map 13-6.
Defenders win.
Gotta say, 13-6. Do not get me wrong. I'm literally writing my notes here. I love it, but that's only map 1. So, good bit of warm up, good bit of a rest. Let's see how these teams handle this, because again, don't forget, they've got so much more to do. Looking at the stats and statistics, though, I'm going to ask you to take this and read me what you think.
I mean, Cleese is obviously the highest KDA player here, but man, the impact that Ezo had was just insane. Cleese, honestly, all these skills are exit frags. Unfortunately, that's just the life of a chamber player. It's so good. I mean, the impact play was definitely Ezo. Every time he stepped up, you just thought in your head something's about to go wrong, and that's exactly what he did. Punch after punch, he just bruised and bloodied Kafka. Ruiners just could not get anything going. I mean, it's just not the fact. It's not even they're not hitting. It's just not getting a chance to hit as well. The defensive half wasn't that amazing. So we'll see what they can do as we go into the second map of Lotus. But for that, throw it to a little bit of a break.
Dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Hello, welcome back, everybody, to grand finals of Wolvesden's Invitational number 4 for the month of June. Fortunately, as you can see by my silent friend Drago here, we've had some unfortunate, unavoidable circumstances that's led to Sakura, who won the first map of the grand final. They have pulled out the tournament. Unfortunately, it's not really something we can resolve. It's just, unlucky. These things happen. Sometimes, you just take it and move on. It's a community tournament. So it's always sad to see a team, that this high flying walk away like that. But that does mean that the winner for this invitational will be Ruiners Skibbity, aka Team Tafka.
Hold on. Wait.
Okay.
You've got it backwards, mate.
Wait, what?
I was telling you this before.
God.
Yeah, you've got it backwards. So Tafka, or in the case of Ruiners, that was the name. They won map 1, but a few of the players have had some health implications where they've said, "Hey, we do have to bow out. It was such a good match, but we can't keep pushing our bodies like this." Which completely fair. They've had 2 back-to-back matches already versus some insanely strong teams, and then they pushed out, put in that first map work, took it, and now they have to go home with second place, and they've had to surrender, FF'd it. So, Sarskilla, I'm trying to pronounce the full name, but fair play to them. They've genuinely taken it well. But Sarskilla Skolakala Alt, I probably got that wrong, but congratulations. I understand it, and I mean it in the best way possible. They get the prize for this, and I'm just making sure with our production, Solar Wolf, our lovely owner of this tournament, give me a thumbs up in the chat if I'm right, because as what I can see on Champions Forge, it's fantastic. So it's a 2-0 to them. Scarkiller win that, and it was an insane match. And I mean this in the best way of, as I said to you before, Mario would have been my MVP for map 1, even though Ruiners did lose map 1. It happened. But they won my heart with the plays. They won my heart with all the incredible stuff we got to see from them. So Scarkiller, sorry, yes, just confirmed 2-0 to Scarkillers. They win this map. They won the game. They win the tournament. They get $100. But I gotta say thank you to ExitLab for sponsors. Thank you to Toka for being my casting buddy. Let's go over the sponsorship message one more time. ExitLag, 50% off and a free month of Discord. Now, sure, when you guys join, understand that ExitLag is a VPN service, which is great for gaming, and it's one of the few official ones allowed by certain esports programs. Do check with terms that you join, but it helps. Instead of actually spreading your links and trying to share it, it actually condenses your information and condenses all of those points of contact. So it goes to clean servers, nice servers, and gives you protection, as well as making sure that your links are cleaned up and makes life a lot easier. So first off, thank you to the whole production team, Toka. Thank you. Thank you to Mia's Tree, Fox, for both being our lovely observers, and our lovely producer, Cirrus, and Soloof, as always. Thank you for having us here as Wolvesden, and to all the viewers on Kick and everyone who watches this later on highlights. Thank you. We'll see you all next time. Toka, say anything you want to say now before we end the stream.
Exciting tournament, but unfortunately we have to come to an end. Hopefully it will go better next time. Thank you everybody for joining us, and once again it's been Toka and Drago. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you next time.